Hey Craig, after talking to the customer about producing the cylindrical patty shape, I had an idea. I'm going to pitch them a square patty.
What made you decide that?
I wanted to consider a square shape because I think it will be more efficient for us to lay out on our production trays, and the customer will be able to utilize their shelf space more efficiently.
That sounds good. What parameters change?
Well, they still need a 2-ounce patty, but they will want the sides to be 2.468 inches.
Okay, that should be pretty easy. Let's find the final height given the previous parameters. Density, final wet weight, final side length, and final volume. Because the density and final wet weight have not changed from the previous problem, we can use the final volume from the cylindrical patty video to find the unknown height of the square. The formula is volume equals length times width times height.
Craig, what did you come up with for the height of the square patty?
Brian, the height of the square patty will be 0.600 inches. I can have the drawing sent to the machine shop here in a few minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Let me know what they have to say. I wonder what issue they're going to have machining the sharp 90-degree corners.
Brian, the machine shop said for this application they recommend using a 0.25 inch radius, or curve, on the corners of the square instead of perpendicular 90-degree intersections.
Okay, I will call the customer and update them and make sure they are okay with the changes. In the meantime, figure out what the height change will be if you keep the sides the same and change the corners to have a 0.25 inch radius.
I'm on it. Because the side lengths will remain constant, the only dimension that will be affected by the corners being rounded is the height. We need to find the final height given the previous parameters. Density, final wet weight, final side length, final volume, and corner radius. We will begin by calculating the area outside of the inscribed circle created by the change in having a 0.250 inch radius corner instead of a perpendicular 90-degree intersection. This will provide us with the change in the surface area on the face of the square and is essential in determining the final height.
This is the formula to find the area outside of the inscribed circle created by the change in having a 0.250 inch radius corner instead of a perpendicular 90-degree intersection. We will leave this in algebraic terms for the highest accuracy at the end.
Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. Hey Brian, the height change from the sharp square to the square with the 0.250 inch radius is 0.006 inches taller. That brings us to a final height of 0.606 inches.
Okay, one last problem. I'm getting a little pushback from the buyer. If you could tell me what the increase in our percent efficiency is per tray, I can run the numbers myself and then let them know how much this shape will save them.
Okay, let's simulate some layouts on those trays. Remind me again what size they are?
The trays are 16 inches by 24 inches with a corner radius of 1.5 inches.
After trying some layouts using Brian's requirements, we will be capable of fitting 45 round 2-ounce patties on a tray and 54 square patties on a tray with the same layout. Now let's calculate the potential increase in our percent efficiency.
Wow, a 20% increase in efficiency, that will be a nice cost savings for the customer, just by changing from a round to a square.
Excellent. This will help with our sustainability goals for the year.